I saw a fucking frontman this weekend in a band. It was fucking unbelievable, right? I went down the other day. I did the Dark Matter podcast, which is Dave Navarro's podcast, and had a great time on that. And afterwards, they were like, "Yeah, hey, Dave's doing his show down at the Roxy. You want to come down Friday, Saturday night?" I guess I'm in the dark here, literally, no pun intended. I didn't know he did this just Christmas show every year. And it was like an all-star lineup. You don't know who the fuck's coming out. And you just go to the show, and then they just start bringing people out. And so I went down there to go see the show. And, I mean, I knew it was going to be good. Dude, it was fucking ridiculous. The amount of people that they had coming out, which, of course, I'm going to fucking forget the names and everything. But someone would come out. This dude sang the Immigrant Song and something else and fucking murdered it. I never even heard of the guy. Fucking murdered it. The band was unbelievable. Navarro was killing it. And then they brought out Macy Gray. And then she sang, the fuck did she sing? She sang The Pretenders' Brass and Pocket. And then she sang Radiohead Creep. I was just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? And then they brought out Cypress Hill. And no one was doing, like, their own style of music. Everybody would, like, switch it up. So then they bring out this, they give this fucking intro, which no performer wants to get. All right? The guy goes to do the intro, and he just goes, Billy Morrison was there, just fucking everybody, right? Goes, all right, this next guy, people suggested him for this show. First we were like, we don't know if he's right for the show. And then we saw him, and he absolutely blew us away. Our jaws were on the ground. I'm telling you, this fucking guy is unbelievable, yada, yada. And I was in the crowd going, oh, no, not that. That intro was the fucking word. You can't follow it. It's like in stand-up comedy. This guy is one of the best working comics today. He reinvented the mic stand. If Eddie Murphy was still doing stand-up, he'd be asking this guy to write from it. They start giving you a fucking intro like that. You're just in the back like, guy, yeah, tone it down, right? Dude, this guy came out and totally fucking lived up to it. This guy's a rapper. I mean, I don't know shit about hip-hop or anything like this. Guy, Post Malone. So the guy on stage, for whatever reason, said this guy's responsible for Justin Bieber's career, right? Which I don't know why you would say that in front of a bunch of fucking 40 to 50-something-year-old white people, right? So this dude comes walking out, and there's a few people booing, like, boo. A couple, like 5 people because of the Justin Bieber thing, right? I love people in their 40s and 50s who fucking talk about how bad Justin Bieber's music is. It's like, really? It doesn't speak to you? You're fucking dope. It's not for you. You know what I mean? It's like getting mad at the fucking. I don't want to insult the guy, but you know what I mean. It's for younger people. You know what I mean? I think I don't understand people getting in their 40s and 50s, and they don't understand that somebody's perspective as a 20-something-year-old is not going to seem like the same as theirs, and you're sitting there going like, what the fuck is he talking? Like, that's bullshit. That's a stupid blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, that's what you did when you were that age. And someday he'll be in his 40s, and he'll look back at himself at 22, 23, going, what the fuck was I thinking? Right? Somehow, like 4 or 5 people don't get it, and they're literally booing, Justin Bieber at a show Justin Bieber isn't at. So this guy comes fucking walking out, and he just walks up to the microphone, and he goes, what's up, L.A.? I'm drunk as fuck, right? So immediately the crowd just starts cheering. And he goes, all right, I'm a rapper. Everybody, I was assuming in the crowd was like me going like, yeah, I'm completely unfamiliar with you. I am a white guy pushing 50. I have no idea who you are, right? So they start playing Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name of. And I'm like going, oh, God, a rapper's going to sing. Do they got the auto-tune on? Is this going to be like, is he going to have too much deodorant under his arms like fucking LL Cool J when he did the Unplugged? What's going to happen here? Dude, this guy fucking murdered this song. Fucking murdered this song. Just took the whole thing to another level. And it never came back down again. Everybody else matched this guy. This fucking dude was unbelievable. He sang that song, and then he sang Alice in Chains' Wood, and fucking murdered both of them. And you literally felt it in the crowd. Everybody on their phones going like, who the fuck is this guy? I got to download some of his shit. And here's a hilarious thing. So later on that weekend, I'm watching Vice, and there's another funny promo. He's sitting there, that guy, Post Malone, right? And I was sitting there with Nia going, that's the fucking guy I saw. That's the guy that murdered that song, those two songs, right? So he was talking about conspiracy theory. I don't even know what the commercial was about. It was just him talking to another guy. I'm telling you, it's very like early days of MTV. He was just talking about conspiracy theory and being able to teleport. And he was just going like, say, here's Area 51, right? Which, of course, he picks that rather than saying San Diego, okay? He goes, here's Area 51 right here. Here's Australia. If you want to fly from Area 51 to Australia, you got to fly all the way here, you know? And he draws the arc, too. He just didn't draw a straight line, like someone actually understands aviation, right? Because this is what creeped me out. Because if he just drew a straight line, I'd be like, all right, this guy's out of his mind. But the second he drew the arc, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm buying into this theory, right? And he goes, well, with teleportation, they just do stuff like this. And he just takes the paper, and the X where Area 51 was, and the X where Australia is, he just takes the paper and he just folds it and he pushes them together. He goes, it's like that. He goes, I know you guys think I'm out of my mind, but I know this shit is true. And I was like, this guy's brain, that's what my brain tells me. You know? So, I don't know anything about any of his music, but I'm definitely going to download some of his shit. If anybody knows what his best album is or whatever, you know, a good jump off point for that guy, it would be tremendous. So anyways, oh, by the way, Navarro fucking killed the guitar solo in that too.